Try your luck betting on Jade?
Так, так. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Так. Ну давай, тест. Так, ну и чё?
Try your luck betting
Отлично.
on Jade?
Отличненько.
What should I try this
Так.
time?
Что у нас тут? Куча всяких плюшечек.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Ага, это вся хуйня с боевым пропуском. Так. Далековато. Идем сразу сюда. Немножко деликов, немножко беготни. Давно я ничего не делал. Тупо отдыхал, блядь. Аж звук остается. Вы там же сдохнете? Бля, свиноту надо угандошить. Мяса нет. Ладно, похер. А чё так херово все прогружается? Это из-за стрима, что ли?
Freeze!
I'll protect us!
Freeze!
Нет!
А, редисочка ебаная. Кстати, да. Так, теперь где-то там внизу было, да? Угу. Так, а почему дальность прорисовки такая хуёвая стала? Серьезно? Раньше все нормально было. Это что, реально из-за стрима?
Нет!
Let the show begin!
О, 34-й получил случайно. Свинота. попал. А, бля, отслеживать, дебил. Все бы мне только отслеживать. Человек отслеживания, блядь. Так, что тут? Окей. Было задание на джим. Открылось. Так, с кем-то надо было попиздеть. Блять, уборщицей подработать. Спасибо, блять.
The breeze is making me sleepy.
Ну, давай. Вот и потрещали. Бесполезная, блядь. Так, скотня. Грибов соберем по дороге, блядь.
Oh, it's you! Over here! Over here! It's Sarah from the Good Hunter!
Oh, finally, I caught you. I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me.
Oh, so it's Jean you were...
You are close with her. Slave? I never knew that such
Don't mind him. He just has a... Anyway, what was it you wanted us...
Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person. Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season. The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them.
What? No! How is...
Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the hilly... Oh, help at last.
Seems like everyone...
Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender, why don't you stop...
Fine. In for a...
Спасибо за богатый выбор, блядь. Без отказа.
Ad Astra...
past.
Так, за рудой Нель пошла. Ты у нас хуяри. Вот эту хуйню. Ты у нас за мясом сходишь. Ты у нас тоже за рудой сходишь. Ну и нормуль. Статуя ебаная. Хуй.
Freeze!
Так, что, реально сдуть надо? Давай. Так и думал. Вечно с этой сукой, блять, уборщицей подрабатывать. Продуй, блять, статую нахуй. Очко бы тебя продуть, сучка тупая. Ну ладно. Нету нихуя ж. А, ну да, 35-й же надо. Кстати. Тебе что надо? О, поэзия ей нужна. Так, тебе что надо? Тебе тоже поэзия. Среда, суббота, а сегодня вообще вторник, значит хуй. Может Мишку прокачать тогда? А, не, ей ветер. Понедельник, четверг, сука. Еще тут надо будет еще стрельбу прокачать получше. О, вторник. Погнали, ёпта. Хули нет. Возьмем парочку книжечек сраных. На прокачку сраных навыков. Лектора, блять. Значит, вода мне точно ни хера не понадобится.
I'll keep an eye on you.
А, тут синюю допу. Так, можно 4... Нет, стоп, сколько? Надо много, блять. Я же не прокачивал все таланты эти. У меня только на двойке они стоят. Тут двойка. Тут надо 2. Так. Это как и минимум 5 штук, но там они еще 2 раза качаются. То есть, короче, 6 раз придется фармить. Так. Что это такое? Расти гора. Увеличивает шанс крит попадания всех членов отряда. Рыбацкий бутер. Ладно, съедим новенький. Так, что тут еще? Ну, выносливость надо что-то. А, ну да, я же теперь сдуваю, блядь. Дуйте отсюда.
What's the hurry? Dodge this.
А, я дебил.
No one escapes my...
Freeze.
Смотри, косаря убивает.
Come a little closer.
Иди нахуй.
Windblade. Dodge this.
Ну а что за говно, блядь, очередное, да? о борьбе. А мне надо... О, кстати. Учение поэзии. Среда, суббота. Серьезно, что за бред? То есть мне теперь надо сопротивление и еще 2 тут. Еще тут 2 сопротивления. Бля, это как-то странно. Сначала такая книга, потом такая. Идиотизм, бля. Ладно. Погнали дальше. Немножко возьмем. Бля, давно не играл. Да-да.
I'll race you there. Go, go, Berry Bunny. No one escapes my sight.
Disappear!
Что-то вы не туда, куда я хотел бы уехать.
Cool it!
Let's spice things up a little.
No one escapes my sight.
With the wind! Wind blade! Dodge this!
Get him.
Кто-то съебался.
Come a little closer.
No escape. Get him.
Come a little closer.
Freeze! Wind blade!
Да, блять, по 3 минуты на это говно тратить. И каждый раз ёбаный муви. Борьба, сопротивление, блядь. Так, там одного сопротивления не хватает. Тут одного сопротивления. Надо торнадо, кстати, улучшить. Сначала, наверное. Хотя я им редко пользуюсь, я с Маус 1. Больше профита. Хуй знает. раутеры эти все нахуй слить. И новые, блин, и тоже слить нахуй.
Windblade!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Let it rain.
Windblade! With the wind!
Let's spark things up a little.
No escape.
With the wind! Dodge this! Freeze!
Да, по 3 минуты на всю эту залупу. Бля, еще 3 раза идти сюда, сука! Уже бесит. Топовая, блядь, игра, нахуй. Сиди и гринди, блядь, вот эту вот хуету. Да, блядь, слишком дорого прокачивать, сука, персонажей, блядь.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Cool it!
Spark things up a little.
Cool it! wind!
Ты, блядь, сука, растаешь сегодня. Ну да, и эта хуйня уже опять вернулась в свое состояние.
Let it rain.
Come a little closer.
Да, блядь, отъебись. Да, я чуть ниже ебаную не потерял. По одному, сука, путеводителю, ебать его в рот. Надо торнадо улучшить. Да вы, блядь, издеваетесь? А тут поэзия, сука. Тут еще один путеводитель надо, блядь. Так, еще раз, блядь, как минимум. Сука! А сколько мне ебаной смолы осталось? На 2 раза. Пиздец. Урона торнадо лучше стал. Что-то как-то вообще не ходит заметно.
Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock.
О, 2:30, блядь. Чё, на 30 секунд улучшил свой результат, блядь. Такое себе достижение. И тут поэзия понадобилась, блядь. И тут поэзия, блядь. И тут, сука, поэзия, блядь. Везде ебаная поэзия. Везде ебаная поэзия. Так, пожалуй, стоит вскрыть вены земле, да? Так, Лиза, пиздуй-ка ты нахуй.
Wish me luck. Begin. Come on, we can do it.
Вот их подкинулись.
Let the show begin.
Сдул нахуй. Ты чё там охуевший, что ли?
Нет!
I'll race you there. I'll race you there.
Disappear! Freeze!
I'll protect us.
Windblade! Cool it!
Немножко бабла, блядь. Ну, теперь можно, наверное, по заданиям побегать, да? 300 метров. Последний дейлик.
Нет!
Свинота ебаная. блядь. Серьезно, ради сраной капусты?
Windblade!
Go, go, berry button! No one escapes my sight!
Нет! With the wind! Нет! Нет!
А, лососи ебаные. Стой! Стой, лосось ебаный. Так, ну все. 18-23, блядь. Ой, что у тебя есть?
Add Astro...
Так, дождитесь время назначения. Просто весь день к хуям ждать. Ждун. Ай, блядь, порт-то там. Задание Блюэн, блядь.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner doesn't... I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of...
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other...
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze... Behold! The glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Куда нам пиздовать? Пошло не так. А где вход в эту залупу?
Warren Bookhouse. Get.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Ловер, блядь.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide?
Сколько книжек можно спиздить тут? Только сраные песни, спасибо.
So, are you buying or not?
Чё за нахуй? И где же ты? Так, я зачем-то прекратил отслеживание.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smither. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels, and barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with
You again? But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you...
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell again.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Sincho.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master. This day... Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now.
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bit.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. And you, Chang? You're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But...
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Sincho, vow...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but...
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Так, куда, блядь? 130 метров туда, блядь, сюда.
You like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that
Hello? Shincho? Any...
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth, and I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in gut. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader. Especially...
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chet, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole...
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me...
Oh, great speech. But now it's time...
There you are, eavesdropper.
No, my sword!
The more, the merrier. Over here!
Wind blade!
The prosperity!
The hunter becomes
Cool it! Oh, so soft.
Oh, protect us! Look at me. Just...
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision! You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over!
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before...
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business. And it's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his work. There must be a deeper level of collusion. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name.
That idea works, but what...
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole past...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek!
У нас ни хута, ни хуя, да?
Tell another one, Uncle Gast.
Просто взял, спиздил.
Tell another one, Uncle Gast.
А ты пиздюк. Нихуя себе беспалевный сундук. Поспрятали, бля, сундуки.
Who goes there? How strange. You're not on the guest list. The master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business? What is it?
The master's been working on a major business deal recently.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards. Luckily for you, your bad attitude...
Thank you. May your business...
Запугали нахуй.
Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Paimon loves compliments and all, but anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, look... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
ДВшники, ёпта. Что-то я куда-то не туда забежал. Причем конкретно. Сверху. Видишь, это ебанутая дорога, блядь.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his approach.
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell...
That would be most ideal. I remind you again, we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Ага, подслушивать, а потом сразу же, блять, говорить на том же месте, где подслушиваешь. Вообще беспалевно.
May have overeaten.
Хули я не ВДВшу.
'cause you wanted somewhere new to park your backside.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want...
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This also. I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in...
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Knight.
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude.
That sounds very lovely, but be honest.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Злит мелкую. 100 метров туда, 100 метров сюда, блять. Ебаная беготня.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this...
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it...
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your hosts for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their please, this way.
Чё он там понаписал, блядь?
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatu. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and...
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the cost.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation, and once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the cellars in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Торговая гильдия, бля. Сами денег дали, бля. Охуенно. У нас бы просто нахуй послали, да? По любасу.
Hi, anything I... You want all my core lapis? That's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems Oh, nothing. Just don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business.
Stock at Sigu Antiques? Join the Adventurers Guild.
Блин, снизу, блять.
Good day, my friend.
Иванович.
My apology. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan product. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Oi! Shh! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. Both legit and all of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start...
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Серьезно, сука. Ах ты ж ебаный же нахуй, далеко. Мог сразу тпшиться. Километрик хуярить. Давай, долететь надо. Да, как же это, блять, высоко. Нет!
Hello there. Are you a...
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put to...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder.
I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it.
All right. We'll pay. Even if when we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you...
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want... There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the... So... maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Lear in the future.
That's that then. Well...
Да, что же еще тут будет? О, хуево, привет.
Нет! Нет!
Gotta get out of here.
Push your luck. Freeze! So.
Так, тут еще пизделей хочет. А, нихуя. Заупа. Какой хера вид, блядь, от первого лица, блядь, появился. Че это, издевательство какое-то? От первого, блядь, лица вид, пиздец. Охуенные баги. Заебись. Так, 5 вагонеток найти.
We'll send the Fayun
Что, сдуть нахуй? Что, сдулся?
Another one down.
Нет!
Челленджер.
Here we go, quick. That's it, all right. That guy said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Охуенно он теряет контроль над своим же, блядь, товаром.
Here, we've made a note of the cards' locations. All 5 of
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word.
done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crop.
No one escapes my sight!
Серьезно, ты, блядь, утонул? Он, блядь, утонул. Сучка. Сучара. Ладно. Куда нам? Далеко. Опять же к этому 9-му долбоебу. Короче, надо заканчивать. Я хотел немножко побегать и все. В итоге, блядь, пару квестов взял. Как всегда. начинаю по чуть-чуть, блять, а заканчиваю, блять, пиздец. Да твою мать, выносливости не хватило, блять.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking you wouldn't know anything about them.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off and...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly... Tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to...
Now I can get back everything I lost.
И чё, это типа с каждым квестом хуета это будет? А сколько еще квестов получается таких, блять? 5 квестов типа. Ах ты ж, сука. До 60-го не докачал. Это вообще на 50-м уровне сидит, блядь. Остальные вообще вон 40, 20, 20, 20, блядь. Просто пиздец.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Divine Halberd, and Ominous Sword. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good. Thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its...
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then. Tell me, what are we doing here? And
think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like...
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Was it not one of your own men who said this...
You clearly don't know what's good for you. Master, if you please... See...
Let's dance!
Freeze!
Я вижу, дебил.
You can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be...
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off!
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying? Master, everything I did...
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master...
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created... I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious...
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking, sing. So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace and not...
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Богатенькая. Ага, 2 километра туда, 2 километра обратно. Вообще охуенно. Заебало бегать. Хорошо, что точки телепортации есть. Прикиньте так, блядь, по 2 километра хуярить. Без маунтов, блядь. Только вот с этой хуетой летающей, блядь, которая не летит, а парит, блядь. Это ж просто ебануться.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that...
Do people really look down on the Guhua?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it is... To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the one... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...
Так, ладненько. Прикольно. Четыре, 6. 4. Ладно, пусть пока по 4 будет. 5, 4. До 4 не хватило хуйни. Крит урон, мастерство стихий. Прикольно. Так, ладно, беготню продолжим завтра. А пока что заканчиваем.
Не тупи!
Блять. Ладно, похуй. Так, тут все прокачанное. Вот, ну, помолимся напоследок. Да. А хватит ли у меня на что помолиться? Ясен хуй не хватит. Нахуй надо. Хуйня. Так, последнее повреждение. Поврежденный противник увеличивает всего атаки на 12 на 30 секунд. 36%. Прикольно. Я так понял, это на всех. Все, хуюшки. Ой, а теперь я могу помолиться. 5 раз. Или стой. На оружие, что ли, молиться? Ну давай попробуем. 5 раз помолиться еще. На халяву, как не так. Сомневался, одна хуйня на хуйне. Так, теперь я... А, надо судьбоносные встречи было забрать. Ладно, давай.